What's going on YouTube? This is B-Boy Turk 1990 and this is my Harry Pale Moon deck. So I got this just now because I traded my brawlers for this deck, so yeah. Now for starter, it is going to be Happiness Collector. Basically like she's a GB1 skill. If there's another rearguard unit is put into the this is a unit from the soul is put to the rear guard unit. You put her in and you soul charge one. You draw a card and soul charge one. So that's my starter. On to my grade 3s. Since it's a Harry deck, you gotta play 4 Harrys. Basically, the big guy in the deck, you have to, because his skill is if he's Strided on, if you G unit stride on him, you counterblast 1 and you soul charge 1 and choose one card from your soul and call it to a rear guard. And then you get 5,000 till the end of the turn. And after the end of your turn, it goes back into the soul. This does amazing plays, and plus with the GB2 skill is that when this unit attacks a vanguard, choose up to one card from your soul, call it to a rear guard, and both this unit and the one called from rear guard gains 3,000 till the end of turn. So yeah, this one does amazing plays when you're not striding. Like after at least you did like a couple strides on him, he does great plays after. Even if you do stride him, it's still amazing. Then I play for now 4 the Beauteous Beast Tamer Alexis. So it's a GB1 skill also. Like when you counterblast when she's a vanguard or a rear guard. So when this unit attack hits, so if it hits a vanguard, you counterblast 1, you soul charge 1, and choose up to one grade 2 or lower rear card from your soul, and you call it to a rear guard. So this is not bad. It's actually pretty good to call. It's pretty good. Like if you don't have Harry, you can put her in as a temporary grade 3 until you get Harry. So, but mostly it's also good since it's a rear. You could use the skill as a rear guard. So you want this mostly as a rear guard. But if you can't get Harry and you don't have a stride enabler for it, when you have your first hand or never draw it, it's good to draw her out for a moment. Now for grade 2, I play 4 of this lady, the Darkside Princess. Oh my god. Before I even got this deck, this unit is very annoying because it's this. Once she uses her effect, it's not a GB1. It's not a GB. It's once you use her effect, she'll be a 14k by herself when she attacks. You boosted it. At the end of the turn, at the end of the battle, you put her in the bottom of the deck. But what makes her annoying is when you get to grade 3 or stride, you call her out, she'll be 14k unboosted, and you gain more. She'll get bigger and bigger when you get to the later game. That's how she's annoyingly amazing. I'll put this back here. That's my dog Smokey. Next, I play 4 Flying Periton. So it's a GB1 skill also. So when you place him in the rear guard circle, you soul charge 1, choose up to one card from your soul, call it to a rear guard in the same column as this unit. And at the end of that turn, you put the unit that was called from this effect back in. So it's a one-time thing, but it works out because, like, if you say you got a poison juggler, intensely a sweet clown. If you call him out from the soul, it'll be 12, and this one's gonna be 9. So this is gonna be a 21k column. So that's what makes this really good, especially with intensely sweet clown. And last but not least, 3 card dealer Jacquelines. I actually ride her. Like she's basically my main ride target, because like her skill is well, when this unit attacks, and it has to be. Wait, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit is boosted, you may pay the cost. If you do, Soul Charge 1, choose up to 1 grade 2 or less card from your soul and call it to rear. I think that's the grade 3 version of Alexis. Yeah, it's the grade 3 version of Alexis. And this can only be as a rear guard. So I wouldn't use her skill when in the rear, so I just mostly just ride her. But if I do, it's usually I want to get the what you call it? Sorry, my bad. Intensely Speed Clown, because that's a it gains 12 out of it, and this would be 21 column. So that's my grade 2s. Now my grade 3s, I play 4 unflip perfect guards. Is it unflip? Yeah, 4 of the unflip perfect guards. Darkside Mirror Master. So yeah, there's no explanation. This is the unflip perfect guard. If you have another copy of her in the drop zone, you unflip a damage. That's simple. Another simple one is 4 Stride Enablers. Sorry. 4 Stride Enablers. So basically you call her if you don't have Harri, and if you have her in hand, you just call her. Reveal a grade 3. So if you have Alexis in hand as a more realistic scenario, you just call her and you can search for Harri. So next I play 3 purple trapezes. So basically, like, it doesn't matter if it's a what game, but if you call her, you can just put another pale moon rearguard from your field and put it to the soul. And when you do that, you just superior call 1 pale moon from the soul to the field, as long as it's not a purple trapezes. So this helps with like the mid game, like the grade 2 game, like when you're in the grade 2, if you and a little bit earlier on the grade 3, because you probably might have like at least half a field, or like there's 4 or 5 field spots. You could use her skill, take out 1 and call out another, just like in that case. So yeah, but it works. It helps with like having some open rears for the field. And last but not least, 3 Intensely Speed Clown. Basically, just becomes a big booster when he is called from the soul to the field. So, and it's a GB1 skill. Yeah, it's a GB1 skill. So it helps with, like, it works with Periton because it becomes a 21k column. So like, this is good. This is a really big booster, a pretty necessary booster too. So, but when the new G set comes out, I'm gonna replace these for her, for the new grade 1, which I forgot her name. Same as the starter, I'm gonna replace it with Puss in Boots. Now, onto the trigger lineup. I play 9 criticals. 4 of them are the ones that have effects. Well, 8 of them are the ones that have effects. One is you put it into the soul, give someone 3k. And the other one is if it's a Vanguard that has Harri in the name, it gains 5k. And 1 normal trigger, I might get it boosted up to like a 10 if I can get another crit trigger, that is. Yeah, something happened. Now, next I play 3 stands. So the Prankster of the Mirrorland. So basically, you just put it on the top of your deck. It's a GB1, and when this card is put in, if you put this in the soul, you can put this on the top of your deck, and you search up for 1 card that's not this girl, that's not this unit, and you put it into soul. It doesn't matter if it's a grade 1, 2, or 3. As long as it's not her, you can put it into the soul. And 4 heal triggers. Now to the strides, I play 1 Ardor Dragon Master Amanda. So she's basically the on hit, and if she hits, you get to soul charge 1 and choose up to 1 card from the soul. You call it to rear guard, and it gains 2,000 to the end of turn. And at the end of that turn, you put it back. It helps with it's really good when you stride it on top of what you call Harri, because that's good. It'll basically the rear guard unit that gets superior call from the soul to the field will gain 7k. So she also makes it bigger, but it's if she hits. Then I play one Miracle of Luna Square Clifford. So when it also this is another on hit, but you choose a grade 2 or less rear guard from your soul and call to your rear, and it gains 2,000. So it'll do the same thing, but it's more for grade 2s or less. While Amanda can go for anyone that's basically a pale moon that's in the soul. Then I play two Harris, two Dragon Masquerade Harris. So it's basically GB3, and you counterblast 2 and choose up to choose one of your rear guards and put it into the soul. You get to put 2 rear guards in the soul. No, you put the one in the soul to pay cost, and you superior call 2 rear guards from the soul in the field. And oh, you choose up to 3, my bad. You choose up to 3 from the soul to the field. And then if I have 5 or more rear guards, your opponent can choose 2 of his or her rear guards and put them in to his or her soul. At the end of the turn, put the unit's call with this effect into your soul. So basically it's he comes, it's an auto skill, you GB3 GB. So it's when this hits at a target, when it hits, you can counterblast 2, you put 1 in the soul, your rear guards into the soul, and you superior call 3, up to 3 units in open rear guard circles. And then if you have 5 or more, you put your opponent chooses 2 rear guards from his or her field into the soul, into their soul. So that's really helpful, especially for like in such cases there'll be like interceptors and something like that. I mean, obviously they won't choose it, but if they do, they might as well, because that's their only interceptor they have and they don't want to risk it. Or like they can't think of something else they had to pick, they had to go with that. But anyways, this is a really amazing grade 4 for Harry. So like I recommend this. And last but not least, 4 lunatic Joker dragons. Yeah, 4 lunatic dragons, but I just like call it Joker because of the name lunatic. Anyways, so it's when he's on the Vanguard circle, you choose a face down card of the same name, you persona flip, and you can and you use Harry's skill. You bring a rear guard from the field, from your soul to the field. He will give them 10k. I mean 2k, while the Harry gives them 5k, so it'll be 7k. And continuous when he's GB3, and during my turn, your own turn, he gains a crit. So when it gets to this one is really good because when it gets to GB3, is the crit that's gonna worry it's gonna worry your opponent a lot. And if you use that on Harry's skill while he strides on him, you pay the cost, Harry's skill, call 1, gain your rear guards, gain 7k. Then it's going to be a devastating field, and that's why Darkside Princess works very well in the late game. So anyways, that was my Pale Moon Harri Stride deck. So give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, comment, subscribe to my channel for more content, and I will come back with an Ancient Dragon post Reckless Rampage build once I get my stuff. So this is B-Boy Torque 1990 saying deuces.